Please join me in exploring what Prepped Pods is like for a meal prep company.
Veggie pot. You know something's terrible when it's got the word veggie in twice. A lot of these look rank, to be honest. A lot of these don't look too tasty.
So it's quite healthy. You can see all the green, so that's always a good sign. If you can't be bothered to read, just look at the colours. 4 minutes. 2 minutes to begin with, and then stir. Smells okay, but yeah, just sort of microwave meal-esque. Let's give it a try. A bit hot. Yeah, it's good. It's nice tasting. The only thing being microwave foods, you put it into your mouth and it is just scorching hot.
Okay, prepped pots. So this is one of the food prep companies, and with this one, whereas somewhere like HelloFresh will give you the meal, the ingredients, and you've got to cook it yourself. With prepped pots, they give you the whole meal, and it's in a little plastic container, and it's basically just a microwave meal. Okay, so you've got a little picture here of what it looks like. So let's go see how it works. Okay, so you've got your different plans here. So what is cool with this is you can choose the delivery frequency. And so you can either have it weekly, so like HelloFresh, they bring the stuff every week, or fortnightly, or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, because a lot of the stuff can come frozen if you want it to. And so, yeah, that's just how you'd store it, because otherwise it's only a 3-day shelf life. Okay, so if you've got any dietary preferences, this is where you'd put them. So there's just extra filters to do. I think at the moment it's got everything. So I think I'll just have a scour. Satin chicken and rice pot. Okay, so you've got the calories up here. The first thing I've noticed is actually very low calories, which is not a good thing in my eyes, just because you need about 2,500 calories for a man, but I'm never really sure if that's if someone who doesn't exercise at all. And so yeah, if you just got 2 of these meals and then breakfast as well, you could be below 1,000 calories a day. It's basically just be starving all day, and so then you're just far more likely to snack on stuff you shouldn't. But yeah, let's go down. Yeah, okay, these all look pretty low calorie, so I'm actually going to go back and change this. Yeah, definitely going to change this. Okay, so, but again, I don't know where this missing meal is. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've changed it to 20 meals, and the reason why I'm having so many meals is just because the calorie count is just so low, and I'm pretty sure just the way this works is just they're smaller meals, but you're likely to be hungry and likely to be snacking. And if you do manage to commit to this without snacking, you'd just be losing a lot of weight. Yeah, this one, 280 calories. That is crazy. That's like equivalent to a chocolate bar. Okay. Gosh, let's forget about the calories for a second. Let's just look at the food. See what looks good. Satay chicken. Yeah, why not? Oh, how many are there? Yes, I've got 20 meals. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay. Probably just try one of each, I guess, then. Oh, good. Okay, if anything's disgusting, I'm going to miss it out. Oh, God. Satay chicken, chicken curry, Thai. Oh, God, okay. Okay, I'll just speed this bit up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there's about 24. That's what? Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there's 30 meals, and I'm picking 20 meals to eat within the week. And so, yeah, I'm just going to do this really fast. I'm just going to go through and just pick them all, like pick one of each one. I can, a different meal for each thing. Cool, okay. Chicken satay, Thai curry chicken. A lot of these look rank, to be honest. A lot of these don't look too tasty. Oh my god. This one's at least decent calories. Meatball pasta pot looks fucking grim. Oh my god. Plus £2. It's a bit cheeky. The only decent meal is an extra £2. A decent looking meal. Oh, bloody hell. These guys, okay, so something I'm noticing more and more is they've got these premium meals as well. So the meals which don't just look like gruel are an extra pound or two. So I guess in the interest of science, I should do it. But oh my god. Okay. Carabana chicken pot. Yeah, I guess. Naked chicken katsu. Ugh. Oh. Oh god. Veggie pot. You know something's terrible when it's got the word veggie in twice. Ugh. Curried noodles. Oh god. I've been through the menu. There's still 6 I need to pick. Oh, it looks so grim. For fuck's sake. Alright, let me try the veggie pot. Meat free. Oh, 2 more. Alright, 57.80. They say it's for 20 meals, but the calorie portions are so small. Oh, I don't know. Even if you're having like 3 of these, though, it's like, I don't know. It's between 1,200, 1,500 calories. So you're still going to get like an extra 1,000 calories in here. So I'm a bit thrown already. Choose your add-ons. Okay. Yeah, you probably need the protein bars when you've got such a calorie deficit. High protein pancakes. Surreal. Oh, I think this is special. Yeah, this is the special cereal brand. Okay, it's not just normal stuff. Oh my god. Oh, let's try this then. Oh, try the cinnamon flavor. 35 grams doesn't seem like much. This giant crumpet is a delicious high protein way to start your day. Each crumpet is not only high in protein, but it's also low in sugar and low in fat. So I guess it doesn't come with all this rations of bacon and egg then. Oh god. High protein buffalo chicken pizza. I don't really get this. It's just an extra pizza. Yeah. Nothing looks too wow with this. Oh my god, this looks disgusting. Okay. View your plan. You selected 20 meals every 1 weeks. Your selected delivery day is Tuesday, the 6th of February. 8 to 7 p.m. Okay, that's pretty big range they've got here. 30% off your first box, 50% off all future boxes. £15 even, sorry, £30 off. See your meal selection. Okay, so if you can survive off this, which is pretty lean eating to be honest, yeah, it looks like £80? No, not even. So it'd be about £95. Like that's what it'd be for the week. So if you think £95 for, yeah. So I guess not terrible. But this is okay. This is the bachelor's diet. This is heavily the bachelor's diet. If you don't know how to cook, and yeah, you live on your own. You don't have like kids or anything. You don't have like other half, boyfriend, girlfriend who you're cooking with, and yeah, you've got a lot of fridge space and freezer space to be able to store these because that's going to be a key with this. Okay, so I've just spotted there's actually a hidden cost with this if you continue this going forward. So it's called the Super Chilled Delivery. So assuming this is just to help, it's a packet to help keep your stuff cool. So yeah, it was about £5 on top of everything. So here are my thoughts about prepped pods after having just bought the order. So it seems to be a bit cheap and cheerful, sort of for a bachelor who lives on his own, has a big fridge, lot of fridge space, lot of freezer space, and just doesn't have the time or can't be bothered to cook. The price is sort of it's okay for what it is, but they are, from what I've seen so far, they are just sort of microwave meals. None of them look too gourmet, too tasty. It's advertised as quite cheap, about £2.50 per meal, but because of the calorie content so low, most of the meals are below 400 calories. You really need to have 3 meals on top of breakfast for this, for it to to actually get your calorie intake, so you're not having a massive deficit of calories and just snacking, binge snacking during the day because you're just so hungry. Yeah. So yeah, definitely sort of a bachelor's sort of sort of lifestyle of eating. So yeah, so I'll look forward to giving it a go next week. Okay, so it's here. Nice. Shut the door. Okay, so here it is. This is the prepped pods packet or box. I think they've changed the name though from muscle food to prepped pods. So yeah, so let's open up, see what we've got. Okay, so just to recap, so this was the 4 weeks worth, and that's we've got 3 meals each day and then a breakfast as well. So it's quite a lot of food. Okay, so here we've got the cereal packets. So that's that way. Yeah, the tiny boxes, individual portions, I guess. What have we got? Jeez. Got the cookies and cream, high protein bar. Yeah. Onto its own box. It's already open, I'm conscious. They've taken some out. Anyway. Wow. Got some big box here. Shut this out of the way. So apparently this is £5 extra, which like it's not optional either, but they do charge you extra for it. So what it is just a big plastic bag, and then there's some ice blocks in it. Okay, so here's everything. Here's all the stuff which is supposed to last me a week. So it should be 20 of these of the meals. You can see they're quite small, and that's why I'm having to have quite a few each day, about 3 each day, not including breakfast. Although this is actually a standalone brand, there's this Surreal Cereal, so I'm going to try this in the morning. And then for snacks, I've got these protein bars. Okay, so I've put everything into the fridge and the freezer, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So it takes about 1 shelf and a bit, 1 1/3 shelves. But something to note is that there's only about 3 days worth. The shelf life's only about 3 days even. And so you've got to put some in the freezer. And so this is a bit of an issue because, okay, so I've only got a bit of freezer room. And so this one, it's fully filled up. And then this one, it's filled up about half, or again, 1/3. And so again, it kind of, if you share with other people, it could run you into a little bit of trouble, just because, it just takes up so much freezer space. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've just finished my first prep pod ever. I had satay chicken. It's pretty good.
yeah, it's not like a sickly taste in things, and it's actually, despite being a microwave meal, it's quite a low content of both salt and sugar. And yeah, like the fat was only just 8 grams of fat, and it's 30 grams of protein, just over. And so yeah, it's pretty good. And like what's awesome about it, what I'm realizing is, I literally just need to give this a rinse and then stick it in the recycling bin, and then that's all the cleanup needed. And the preparation time was so minimal, like 5 minutes tops. So yeah, so definitely a good choice if you're looking to eat more healthily, but you just can't fit it into your schedule when you're feeling lazy. Okay, so we've got the Asian style cod samba noodles. Well, if this looks good to you. To me, it looks alright. It's always so hot, these microwave meals. Yeah, not bad. It's not like all these meals, they're never like sort of gourmet meals. It's never like that's bloody tasty. Like you never be on come dine to me. You'll never be on come dine with me with these meals, but they're okay. That they hit the spot. They're tasty enough. So yeah, so can't complain. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm about to try the cereal that comes with prepped pods. So it's called Surreal, and the way they market themselves is the idea is it's like a healthy cereal. And so here you've got a comparison between the Surreal cereal and then the leading cinnamon flavoured cereal. And so you see 0 sugar compared with 8 grams, there's a lot less carbs, there's way higher protein, 12 grams versus 2 grams. And then it's high in fibre and it's gluten free. And this is for a 35-gram serving. So my concern though is, because that sounds amazing, but my concern though is it's just such a small packet, you know, like it fits in the palm of my hand. So yeah, I'm very dubious that it's actually going to fill you up, but let's see. So yeah, pretty frugal, pretty frugal. Taste is actually very good. Yeah, the taste is very good. It's actually a pretty decent cereal, so yeah. Yeah. My only issue is just the quantity. No way this is going to fill me up, but otherwise a very good cereal. So, part of the advantage of this and what you're supposed to do is get all of them delivered to your house, and then you keep some in the fridge, and the stuff which is going at the end of the week you put in the freezer. So with Lion Prep, for example, they'll do 2 deliveries, so you actually just keep it all in the fridge. So yeah, the issue might be facing though is for these type of ones, it's just straightforward. Take it out the sleeve, stick it in the microwave for 7 minutes instead of 3.5 or 4, whatever it is. But some of the meals you get, this is less obvious. Yeah, for this one, the carbonara, or just stuff in this pots, I don't actually think you're supposed to put them in the freezer, so this might actually be a bit difficult to eat. So yeah, bit of a design flaw for this one. So I'm going to stick it into the fridge and then hopefully have it soon. So yeah, so I'm going to go with the other one, show you how it's done. Open up. Yeah, I think just loosen it, they say. And what is it, 7 minutes? Okay, 7 minutes, but you stir it halfway through. Okay, so the buzzer's going, it's halfway. So you need to open up and stir. And then back in. And so finally we're done. So yeah, that, ooh, 8 minutes cook time, or this is going to be way too hot for a while. So, yeah, guess a lot quicker than just preparing food yourself. Again, is microwave meals. You need to, always just leave it for a minute to stand, but even so, it's always just so scalding hot. So yeah, gotta stir it round, blow on it a lot as you're eating. Let me try a risky bite now. So this one was high protein pot Caribbean chicken. The chicken's always good. I think it's processed, but it's always so tender and juicy. And sauce is pretty good too.
Okay, so I want to show you the price breakdown per meal and the nutritional content per meal. So, let's get rid of this. Okay, so I spent £79.80 for 20 meals, which is £4 per meal. Just about. So this is a noticeable amount since you would need to have about 3 or 4 of these a day, and this is on top of breakfast. And then you get these extra costs for the premium meals, and so for me, in this trial run, when I was just sort of, I picked 20 of these meals out of an option of 30, and just some of them, the ones I thought looked nicer, yeah, I got this surcharge. So it was £8.25 I spent, so realistically, this is then actually £4.40 per meal. And then, because it's not enough to survive on these meals, you need other snacks as well. And so I went with the cereal and protein bars. So for 5 portions of cereal, bear in mind these are tiny portions, it's £1 each, so £5 for 5 portions. And then that box of protein bars, it cost £12, and there's 12 protein bars. Then there's this extra charge of £5 for delivery, and normally, so you don't get charged as your first go, but normally there's £5 for the cold package, which is just the ice blocks and plastic bag it comes in. So, giving a summary breakdown of everything. So over a 5-day period, you'll have 4 meals and 1 portion of cereal and 2 protein bars. And so that's what I'm sort of estimating this as, because this actually gives you about, this is the best way to fit it for actually filling you up. And so this equates to, in terms of calories, so I've got the breakdown here. So for the 4 meals, one portion of cereal and 2 protein bars, it's 2,054 calories. And then for protein, it's 162 grams. So it is a lot of protein, and then it's a low in fat, sugar, and salt. And although I wasn't really able to actually dig down deep into this, I have suspicions, although there are some vegetables and stuff in the meals, it's not a huge amount, it's not fresh, and so I think it's a bit more limited for vitamins and minerals, but you wouldn't be constipated. Yeah, you would have enough fiber. Cool, so price. So this works out to be so normally without the discounts, this would be £115 and 25 pence for 5 days, which is, for each of these 5 days, is £23 and 5 pence per day. So when you sort of consider what you're spending in London or just wherever at the moment, of how much you spend each day on food, this is what you'd have. This is what you're up against: £23 and 5 pence. And then this doesn't include other things like you get a coffee, or if you need to top this up, because again it's only just over 2,000 calories. But all this said, for your first booking, you get your first order of this, you actually get a bit of a discount for this, and so it's actually, for me, it was only £80 and 25 pence, so divided by 5 is £16 and 5 pence, which is, I think definitely good if you're just sampling this for a week. So here are my final thoughts on prepped pots. So I think prepped pots might be the way to go for you if you're someone who isn't a fussy eater, have access to a lot of freezer space, and then have a little bit of extra cash, and you want to prioritize your money on eating food which will help you get into better shape. I'll go through the pros and cons now of it. So as one of the pros is the biggest pro I think for me is just the cook time, the prep time, and the cleanup time is just minimal. It's so quick. So you just take it out of the fridge or freezer and just do it for like 4 minutes, 7 minutes if it's frozen, and then as soon as you're done eating it, just a quick rinse into the recycling bin. It is so quick, especially compared to something like HelloFresh, which it just takes a very long time. Like, you can't get it down to an hour, but you've got to be so skillful to it within an hour. The next pro is the fact that you can freeze meals, and you can cook most of these meals from frozen. And so this is really good, because when you've got fresh food, which isn't really designed to be frozen, all it takes is like, there'll be a work event, or you'll be going out on a date, or there'll be like dinner with friends. And now it's sort of messed up your system of having this extra meal, so that, food can go to waste sometimes. And also, if, you're doing batch cooking, this can be an issue. With other people, whereas with just these microwave meals, you can just store it, put it in the freezer if you want it later, if you're going on holiday, it's all fine. The last main thing which I really liked about this is, okay, so it's from the Muscles Foods group, and so it's designed for people who are going to the gym a lot, working out a lot. And so, whereas often when I'm eating, I'll have 3 main meals a day, and I'll have them as bigger meals, but often usually after I'm a bit bloated, so you might find when you're at work sometimes, you sort of, you're a bit sleepy after lunch and just going back to your desk. Whereas these, they're a lot smaller portions. They range between 300 to 450 calories. And so so it's just, it gives something which will fill you up a bit, but you're not stuffed, and so you can carry on working or gymming or just whatever. So that's really good. So here are some of the cons. So the cost of £23 and 5 pence per day is quite high for what it is, because it does feel like you're eating budget stuff, and the price isn't budget. So whilst there's nothing I recall that was bad tasting, the food isn't delicious either. It's perhaps akin to an economy class meal on an aeroplane, and the look of the food is dreadful. Like, when I was trying to buy this food online, I nearly pulled the plug on this video just because all the options just looked so gross, and as you probably saw from this video, I wasn't too complimentary on it.
A lot of these look rank, to be honest. A lot of these don't look too tasty. Meatball pasta, that looks fucking grim. Oh my god.
The next point I've got is, even with getting everything, even with getting all your food from here, you are only getting just over 2,000 calories, 2,054 calories according to my calculations, which is fine if you're trying to lose weight, or if you're a woman, because recommended is 2,000 calories a day for one. But if you're trying to bulk up, which seems to be what the clientele is for this, it's not actually enough. You'd have to get an extra 1,000 calories about from somewhere else. So I don't know if you'd make your own smoothie, lots of peanut butter or something in it. But yeah, something to consider. And then something I didn't like is there's a lot of random hidden costs. So the meals look a bit gross, and so when you go for a nicer meal, there's always a premium meal subcharge on it. And this is often like £1.50 or £2. When they're advertising it as a standard meal is £2.50, it's almost, it's an extra 40%. Big price increase. And so they've got the super freeze delivery as well, so they miss it out off your first one, but it's an extra £5 just for this package. And then they don't show you the add-ons, so anything which had protein bars or the cereal, your subtotal calculation, they don't actually list it out. They just, this is what it is per meal or per day and things. And so this is quite cheap, okay. But it's only when your final screen, when you're paying, that you actually see the full breakdown. And then the last negative I have is just you need a lot of freezer space. And so this is going to be really difficult for you if you rent a room in London, because then you probably only have one shelf on the fridge, or 2 if you're lucky, and then the freezer space you'll only have a tiny bit. And so for me it took 1.5 shelves in the freezer, and I've only got 2 shelves, so yeah, it's quite a lot. My final comment on prepped pots would be that if you're someone who isn't eating properly but are keen to get in shape, at least try prepped pots for 1 week, just because you get quite a large discount at the beginning, and it could be something which does solve a lot of the problems, eating problems in your life.